Viewer discretion is advised.
What up, heel faction? Welcome back to heel shit. Why do we call it that? Bad guys do heel shit. I'm Dark Cordz. That's Draven Grimes. This is Talking Shit. And we're just kind of chilling. We got some Reddit stories. Those are always fun. We got some janky Timu shit. And we got a video that proves without a doubt that JD Vance is fucking retarded. We'll be right back.
Cool. Living fast, we ain't slowing down. Always ready to turn heads around. Heel shit podcast, where the bad boys reign. Never following the norm, always causing pain.
Oh shit, where'd he go?
Yeet. 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 I forgot to turn the studio light off.
Like your shirt, man.
Oh, I like your shirt. Check
Yeah,
that shit
thank
out.
you. Very nice.
Yeah.
Where'd you get that?
I got it from the Streamlabs merch site. Where'd you get yours?
The merch site.
Cheap
Yeah.
plugs.
Hit
hey,
that link in the description box.
hey, everybody! I want y'all to make Dark feel very special right now. Look at his mask over here, right beside his left arm. See it? He's in love with that right now. That new mannequin. Yeah. Fun fact: Leo Rush is now running around headless because he stole his fucking head after getting the shit kicked out of him
Right.
by Shelton Benjamin last night.
Hey, I needed a small head for the display. All right.
Yeah.
I could have bought one, but I mean it was free.
Blank.
Free is always better,
Absolutely. So how was your week going, my friend?
dude.
Talk to me, goose.
Actually, I had that shirt right up there. I don't know what it is, dude. Just the last week and this week, I've just felt mentally and emotionally drained, and I can't figure out why. I'll give you a good example, and we'll get to the show in a second. But my wife had to take my kids to go do their extracurricular activities as soon as I got off work. So it gave me some time to woosah and shit, right?
Okay.
But as I'm sitting here, nothing wrong. Absolutely nothing. I'm sitting in there, I'm watching Deadpool Wolverine for... Can I borrow your fingers for a second?
The minieth time.
It's like, yeah, I need his fingers and mine. Yeah, for the minieth time. I just started going down this little tunnel of depression, and I had to pull myself out of it. Like nothing triggered it, nothing caused it. Like I just started feeling myself like get down, and I had to bring myself out of it by going back to when I was
just setting up. Everybody watching, use the screen.
Cool.
I'm setting up the video.
You're good. So I had to like get myself out of it the only way I know how. Early 2000s new metal. Blaring as loud as it can go, to the point I got a complaint from the apartment manager. So I guess it worked for a few people, and then pissed off a couple more. Yeah, dude, this the last 2 weeks has just been very draining. Other than that, I can't complain, dude. This weather the past 2 days have been phenomenal.
The best. Yeah,
dude. I actually woke up cold this morning for the first time in 9 months. It was great. It was great. How have you been?
Oh, all right. Right.
That's all you got? Is all right?
Yeah, this late in the week, that's all you're gonna get from me. Like, I can't go to bed at night, and I'm up at 6:30, and which is late for you, I understand, but I can't go to sleep until like 12 or better.
Oh, fuck that, dude. Fuck, dude. I am in fucking dreamland by 11 at the latest. Usually my phone tells me to put it up at 10 o'clock, and I'm like just putting it down. But then I have to look at my wife for like half an hour as she scrolls through and watches videos and laughs and all that shit. Yeah, so I get it. No, I get it. I used to be the same way. But I met this wonderful drug. It's called NyQuil. It's amazing. Give it a try sometime. I fully do not endorse drugs in any way, shape, or form. Please use medicine responsibly. There's your PDA for the day.
Yes, sir.
Oh, you sent me a link. Awesome.
Yep.
Uh,
Let's see. So, like I mentioned to you, I signed into my Temu account for the first time in fucking forever.
Did they try to send you something for free?
Check.
I can hear you just fine, dude.
Check. All right. Yeah, I don't know why, but
Quit playing with your knobs.
I like playing with my knobs. So yeah, as soon as you open it up for the first time in a while, they flood you with free shit. Like, I think the first time I opened it up, I got like 7 free things.
Whoop-de-doo, Basil.
Yep. One of the things I'd gotten previously was a drone. It looks really cool. They didn't send the right remote. They didn't. It's fucking bananas. So that didn't work.
So how did you feel?
I was kind of pissed off, but I was like, it's Temu. But like I was ready to fuck with that thing, man. So,
Jesus Christ.
The reason why I'm saying that is to say this. One of the free things that I got was this mouthpiece that plugs in that's supposed to be a tooth whitener.
Uh-huh.
Let me display the contents.
Please tell me they didn't send a dildo.
No.
Okay.
You've got the device that looks
Okay.
like it should be okay.
Okay.
And the instructions, which
What
just
language
have
is it
the
in?
name and the model number in 6 different, 8 different languages. It just says the model number and whatever FCC shit they have to put on. And I'm like, do I trust this shit?
It's plug and play.
Seriously. Like, this is a USB-C. There's no like safety plug. There's no instructions. What the fuck is happening?
So do we need a test subject?
Maybe.
Okay.
Let's see if my dog will put his.
That's who I was gonna say. I mean, he doesn't have the balls to tell you no,
That's
so
right.
fuck it.
If it sets him on fire, I'll know it's bad.
What happened to the dog? I don't know, but his last words were "flame on."
Flame on.
That's fucked up. I love it. That's fucked up, but I love it.
Maybe. What's up, Shads? Maybe I'll try this. I don't think I can bring myself to try this.
See if Minor will do it.
If I'm not gonna do it, I'm not gonna ask one of my children to do it.
Well, dude, it's
that's like your wife. She goes, "Oh, this tastes like shit. Have some." Like, I'm not gonna.
You have no ideas how many times I've gone through that exact situation. It was bad, and yes, it did taste like shit.
We're doing okay, Shads. We're talking about if it would be intelligent to forego using this teeth whitener device that came from Temu.
Unless you want to try it, and we'll ship it to you. And by ship it to you, I mean go have lunch with your dad.
It came in a very elaborate package with lots of instructions. It came in your traditional Ziploc plastic bag. with the device that plugs in to a USB port, or it's a USB-C, and this, which has the same paragraph relating to the model number and the specifications in 8 different languages. Now, should I use this or not?
Well, she said don't use it. She heard it's shit.
Worse than talk to him.
Oh my god, you are not fucking wrong. That is the
Oh,
most
did you try to? Did you watch
boring.
it?
All of 3 minutes.
Oh, like,
Dude, this is the extent of podcasting for her. How you doing? What's your name? Hakua. That's it. Like, very.
What do they talk about?
It's like Seinfeld. They talk about nothing.
Just talk to her, huh?
Dude, I get it. I was on the Hakua train. I have the Hakua 24 shirt. But girl, just do OnlyFans and move on, please.
Yeah, that's what we're doing.
At this point, just I understand you trying to capitalize on the monetization
The
of your
only thing
likeness.
special about you is Hawk Tua, so sell that. Don't. Oh god.
Yeah.
Talk
I
to
mean,
her.
you got $25 out of me, so no, I ran that fucking joke into the grave. Trust me. No, not tonight. Not tonight.
Tonight. Please, no.
On your knees, knave.
I don't need it that bad. All right, so let's jump to a quick break, and then we'll come back and we'll all see that JD Vance should have been in special ed when he was in school. We'll be right back. Havoc Energy Drink is the energy drink for gamers and streamers by gamers and streamers. Not only does it have the B vitamins and caffeine that you're used to in your energy drinks, but it also has a healthy dose of creatine for mental acuity to help you win that next game or focus through that next stream. Go to tryhavocenergy.com, enter the code HSP10 at checkout for 10% off your order. Again, it's tryhavocenergy.com, enter the code HSP10 for 10% off your order. This is mine and Draven's morning coffee. It's badass stuff. Enjoy it. Also, use the link in the description. You can get your first 30 days of your Amazon Music Unlimited subscription for free. Just $9.99 after that, and you can cancel anytime. Get unlimited access to over 100 million songs at the click of a button at your fingertips, and a free month using the link in the description. So, are we ready to see this dumbass?
Oh, you're ruining a stretch. Don't ruin the stretch.
Okay, I won't ruin the stretch.
Okay, we're good. All right.
The stretch. All right.
Adrenaline in my soul. Oh my God, it's Cody Rhodes. It was there. I had to do it. It's
All
horrible.
right.
I
So,
can't help it.
this happened today. JD Vance, the man running for vice president of these United States, had a little bit of trouble figuring out his phone today. So for the people who are listening, the caption says JD Vance tries to fix his flipped Facebook live video by turning his camera upside down. So you got it up?
Yeah.
All right, go.
On your mark.
JD Vance tried to fix his flipped Facebook live video by turning his camera upside down.
This motherfucker turned his phone upside down instead of turning it around.
Don't laugh at me.
Leave it. Forget it. Yeah, he's like, fuck it. It would have. I would have pissed my pants if he had like taken the
This is
sign
Trump
and tried to turn it
speaking
around.
nominee.
I would have pissed my pants. Holy shit, he as my grandfather, as my my
Hello,
country
my friend.
grandfather used to say, he's dumber than a sack full of hammers. Uh-oh. Interruption. Excuse me, where Raven has a
I'm
visitor.
on the podcast. I'm on the best behavior. I can't help I don't wear pants in my house. No diddy.
Holy Lord.
Mama Grimes brought the children home. And apparently it's a planning day tomorrow, so there's no school for my lovely children. So I'm working.
Did they
late
have
tomorrow.
off Monday also for Columbus Day?
No, we did not have Monday
Okay.
off.
That was our
Thank
kids'
God.
planning day. And I guess this is your county's planning day tomorrow.
Yeah, the thing is though, they had an early out today, which is weird. Not because that was the day, because typically they fall on Wednesdays, but for this month they fell on a Thursday. Yes, Shads.
Yes. He didn't just spell the word rapper and leave out a P, did he? Yep.
I've heard this every day from Dark Cordz this week. Every day. Without fail.
Yeah, because fuck Diddy, man. Fuck
it's
Diddy all over the place.
I'm not touching that piece of shit. He's having too much fun in prison.
I bet he is. I bet he's like, I bet the big bad men are scared to drop the soap around the diddler.
I would be.
He just sneak up behind him like,
Oh! Can't stop, won't stop.
tickle the balls.
Tickle the balls.
Call him Mr. Rusty Trombone.
The brown trombone.
Oh shit. What's going on?
What did you do?
What?
It's the Wyatt 6.
Holy shit.
The Wyatt 6 is taking over. Can you still hear me?
Oh, I can hear you.
Okay.
The mic and everything is working, but my camera bucketed up a did.
Okay, so you're not throwing all the Wyatt 6 stuff on there right now?
Nope.
Oh.
Aha.
Yes, that's exactly it. Spoiler, they're bringing us in at the Rumble.
Yes. We're making
By the way,
a big blockbuster debut to go after
the Wyatts.
who's a shit tag they bring us in to go after like
No, they're turning the Wyatts heel. They're bringing us out to counteract them, and Nikki Cross is going to turn on. She's going to be our new mascot.
I can dig it.
Yep. Her favorite move is the Eiffel Tower.
She takes them to France, baby.
Oh, oui.
Takes them to France. Why would he do that?
Sam Shaw cannot do any USWA things right now per his contract.
No.
He had to get special permission to still be able to run his school down in St. Augustine. So, sorry, not sorry. And technically, he got his start in Spinebuster Championship Wrestling in the early 2000s before USWA started up again. I know. I was there when he was old, a slick sleazy. And that legitimately, That was his first gimmick because it's easy being sleazy.
Slick sleazy. I like it.
If I'm lying, I'm dying. Go check his cage match.
I believe you. I don't
I've
question
known
your wrestling facts.
I've known Sam since I was 15. Oh. Slick, sleazy.
Sleazy.
Yeah.
So funny.
And that's Sleazy.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
He was a sophisticated sleaze.
Dude, he was like an MJF heel, dude. He got heat every fucking where before he changed over to Sam Shaw. Anyway.
Slick,
so,
sleazy.
This conversation we had this morning, I can't quite get it out of my head. So we're going to talk about it here.
Okay.
Chad's cover your ears. I can understand why you would know about the micro penis. But why do you know about the hole on the bottom?
We're talking about old Adolf.
I know how we got in that conversation this morning, but I want to know why you know this.
So, well, let's give him the context, all right? Like, I didn't just ring you up and state a Adolf fact just off the top of my fucking head.
You kind of did.
No, I did not. All right.
Do we need to go back into conversations? No, I got the conversation.
You were talking about Wolfenstein.
Yes.
And
Wolfenstein 2.
And how it has a alternate reality where he lives to an old age. You're talking about him. What were you saying?
He was like an 80-year-old dementia patient who cuddled and fondled his gun and calling it mother, and would just piss everywhere and vomit everywhere.
Yeah.
And then you brought up just out of fucking nowhere.
Well, because we had gotten into, how brutal he was, and I was trying to point out, like, this may be the reason why. he might be a little have real little man syndrome.
Just so to speak.
So
fill them in.
Yeah. So I don't know where I heard this. Maybe it was, what was that movie with, or not movie, but that show with Adam Conover where they was doing, like, he was like telling you the history of certain things. Like, he had a show about why diamonds are valuable and blah blah blah.
I know what you're talking about. I can't think of what it is.
But I'm pretty sure
I can only keep so much knowledge.
Pretty sure that was one of the facts he was using for this kind of example about why he might have gone crazy, because not only did he have a micro penis, but he also, let me re-find this condition. He had hypospadias.
They wrote about it in the Washington Post.
Serious?
No, legit. It's right here. Dude, there are studies on this. Yeah. The science behind Hitler's possible micropenis.
Well, it wasn't just the peen. He had that, God, every time I click off it, I forget. Hypospadias, where his pee hole was on, his urethra came out the bottom of his penis, not at the head.
And also his nuts never dropped, apparently, according to the Washington Post.
Yeah, so homie was frustrated because, like, all right, let's just go through this hypothetical. You're a 16-year-old Adolf.
9.
Not 9, 16. So you're 16-year-old Adolf, and you're in high school, and he shows that to a girl for the first time. I think it was that moment that made him the Fuhrer. Because there's no way, without the power he amassed, that a woman would willingly handle that. Like, not because I'm shaming him for being small, but could you imagine looking down at the end of your junk and there not being a pee hole there? Like, how freaky would that be?
Just lift it up. Ah, that it is. And you're in the fucking bathroom and you're like just holding it over like a fucking sink nozzle, and everybody else is like, "What the fuck?" You sit down when you pee.
So there's a legitimate chance that until he became that powerful dictator, that he had never had sex and maybe never even came in his whole life. And I think that has a lot to do with the psychosis.
And I told you what I thought it was. It kind of feeds off on yours. But the whole reason he really, really hated the Jews, and know my heart, not my words, when I say this. I am not condoning anything he's
Truth
ever
mystery.
done.
It's not Freudian stuff. We explain the context. We explain the entire story. It's not speculation. This is historical stuff that's been proven through medical records.
Yes. Wait, where the fuck did that come from?
Oh, YouTube.
Fuck YouTube. At this point, fuck YouTube. Where the fuck was I even going this? Oh, yeah. So the reason he hated all the Jews is because he went on this date with this nice little Fraulein, and she was very, very into him, and she was really loving the microstash. And then she reached down in there to get it on, and there was nothing. There was no thing. There was no drop balls. There was no hard wheelie that she can think of. She thought that he was going to flick a bean, and it was going to be his own bean.
Warum lachst du? Mein Schwanz ist durchschnittlich.
The fuck?
Ist nicht klein. Es ist durchschnittlich. Ist gestorben. Du verdammter Jude.
Live translation.
Why are you laughing? My dick is average, you whore. It is not smart, it's average.
Oh my god. This might be the episode that finally does it.
Well, if we make it back next week, it won't be monetized. But we'll be back. So anyway, I don't even know why we got on that conversation. I wanted to know why. I wanted to know why you knew that. You said you don't remember where you heard it from.
Just some random historical fact video I was watching. I don't fucking know.
Kind of fucking historic. Never mind. We'll move on to that. So, remember when we went and watched Deadpool Wolverine? Back in, what was it, July?
Yeah.
Give or take. So I've kind of been on like this movie binge where I've just been watching movies nonstop. And we got into the conversation today about the Blade series.
Mm-hmm.
What if, and I had some more time to think about it after watching Deadpool Wolverine for the, I need fingers again. Manyth time. And what if my theory is actually canon because of Deadpool Wolverine? So
Maybe.
let me rewind it a little bit. So originally, the Blade series, the X-Men series, the god awful Daredevil series that goes into the Elektra series, all those were made by Fox. Fox owned that. Fox did what they did with it. What the fuck ever, right? Has nothing to do with the MCU up till the multiverse shit come in. Since Ant-Man was. So we were talking about it. We were just talking about the Blade series, Blade 1, Blade 2, Blade Trinity, and we were just discussing, and I don't even remember how we got onto the Blade talk, but was talking about how Blade 1 was a fucking masterpiece, how I like Blade 2 slightly more than Blade 3 just because of the shit with Dracula, and you were flip-flopped on it because of the special effects at the time, which I can get that, but I can get past that. It was the story of Blade 2 that I like more than I did Blade 3.
Yeah,
right?
The first 5 minutes when they went in there and they're flipping around, like the CGI was so bad. I was like, "Fuck this."
It was bad, especially even for the time. What was it? That was 2003. No, they filmed in 2003. It got released in 2004. Yeah, because that's when Triple H like shaved all his fucking facial hair off and like looked like he was getting out of shape. So anyway, back to the story. In Blade 3, with the story that it goes, Blade ends up teaming up with this group of vampire hunters. And one of these vampire hunters was played by one Ryan Reynolds. There was no theme. There was no. Remember his name?
What was his name? Was Wade? No.
No, it wasn't Wade.
Wade.
It was Hannibal King.
Yep.
Okay. Now, this character was very vulgar, was very smart aleckish, was just, you couldn't tell me that this wasn't Deadpool, basically, in 2004. And at the time that this came out, I was heavy into the fucking comics. So follow me on this. What if when the TVA destroyed that universe's the universe that Blade was in, they took that Hannibal King, wiped his mind, put him in his own universe, and renamed him Wade Wilson? But what if when Wade Wilson's mutation happened and he could start breaking the fourth wall, he remembers all this shit. And when he meets Blade in the void, and Blade said the line, "I don't like you," and Wade retorted with, "You never did." Canon. Wade Wilson is Hannibal King.
It wasn't just a fourth wall reference, huh?
No. I don't think so. And again, fan theory, but there's a lot here to fucking support it, especially with Blade's story of the TVA snatched him up before destroying the universe. What if they did the same to Wade Wilson? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. It may have some track. I'm gonna throw it on Reddit and see what happens.
All right.
Throw it on Reddit. But speaking of Reddit, you owe me, motherfucker, from last week. You fucking owe me. So get that shit lined up and ready to go.
All right. Throw it to a quick ad.
Vodka evolved. Castell. Indulge in the red revolution.
All right, so let's find the Reddit threads.
Give me something juicy. Give me something good. Make my loins moist, so to speak.
Can't guarantee that, but all right. Here's. This should be fun. What is something women think turns a man on but doesn't? So I'll read a couple of these and we'll
Yeah.
realize. So first one, talking about other guys. Jealousy doesn't turn men on. Blah blah blah. Let's see. starting arguments because they think we like them spicy, I'll pass. Nothing makes me want to have an erection less than being a part of a pointless disagreement.
Second.
See. Flirting with other dudes.
That's
I don't
other dudes
know.
could
Like,
hit.
I'm going to read this one, but I don't know if I agree.
I'm listening.
The little girl voice. Like, it was, I don't know.
Do we put that like in the same category as the mommy voice? You know the voice, right? Like, oh, come here, little snookums. You come talk to mommy. Do we put it in that category?
I don't know, but there's something about, I don't know. Maybe I'm weird, but that when they do that little girl voice, like I'm not gonna fucking try to describe it or imitate it, but
I know what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, to me, it really just depends on their regular voice. But if they got like a deep, butchy kind of voice and they try that shit, yeah, major fucking turn off right there.
Yeah, well, I mean that can be true.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it depends on the woman's voice. Like, if my wife does it, oh, son of a bitch.
Being coy, it's fucking dumb. If you're thinking something, just say it.
Preach, my brother, preach.
This next one I relate to.
I'm listening.
Overfilled Botox lips. Good Lord.
Fuck, what was her name? Was it Dana Brooke?
Dude. All right, we're gonna get on a tangent from Dana Brooke. All right, all right. When she first came into NXT, I thought she was the hottest girl in WWE.
Yeah.
Without question, she was so fucking hot. She was still doing the fitness competition, so she had a thick muscular base, but and natural. As time went on, she started going to the same plastic surgeon as fucking Charlotte Flair, I think.
And Natty Neidhart.
Because it is no bueno. All right. She got... she doesn't even look like the same person. She doesn't look like the same person. If you go put the two pictures side by side, that's not the same fucking person. And I've been saying... I'm starting the conspiracy theory, all right, that this was a Ultimate Warrior situation. All right, they switched somebody in to play Dana Brooke.
Yeah, you're not wrong, my guy. I've told you from day one. Dana Brooke 2016 and Dana Brooke 2023.
Not even the same species.
No. She is part of the Lizard Queen Consortium.
She is not even
the Lizard Queen Consortium, species.
Good God.
But in the same thing, Natty Neidhart, dude, like she was hot.
Mm-hmm.
And then she got all that fucking Botox in her face, and now it's just
I don't fucking get it, man. Like, why do they think it looks good? No, women don't listen to our shit. But if any of you, if there is any,
well,
why do women do that?
All
shit?
7 of you.
Why do women do that shit?
Actually, hold on.
Huh?
She's not gonna be able to hear you, but I'm getting a point of view.
What are you doing?
Call her my wife.
Hello.
Hey, I have a question for you. It came up, and I need a woman's perspective on this.
Okay.
So, you know how some women, like, go all out on the Botox injection and shit, and then they start looking like fucked up Barbie dolls?
Hey, Mom, what time is it? Yes.
From a woman's perspective, why the fuck do women do that?
I don't know.
You're no help, goddammit.
8:42, Lizzie.
Ugh.
I mean,
Typical
there's
wife, no help.
different scenarios for different people.
Okay, because you have the money to do it.
Okay, if you have the money to do it because you just want a smaller body.
We're talking about like lips and
lip
lips,
filler and
cheeks,
shit.
and like foreheads.
Oh.
Not like tits and ass.
Okay, so you just want to look better.
Yeah, but
when your lips start looking like
But-
swollen slugs,
Stand out.
but when your lips start looking like Megan Thee Stallion's fucking lips, like it just like it doesn't look good.
Because they're retarded.
There we go. Thank you.
okay.
That's what we needed.
I mean, in all
Woman
honesty,
finally
when people
speaking
do
truth.
that, yeah, they're... Yeah. Anyway. Okay.
All right. Thank you, ma'am.
Uh-huh.
All right. Love you.
Love you, bye.
Bye.
Dude, the shit is out of control. All right, these chicks with these BBLs they look like aliens, dude. Like the back and then like the ass.
Do not bring Bailey into this. That is all natural.
Bailey is fine,
Oh,
but
boy.
you see these girls, they look fucking deformed.
You're starting to do the mommy voice.
They look fucking deformed.
Ooh, daddy.
All right, so what is yours?
Fuck! This Charlie horse for one. God damn it. Ow.
What the fuck did you do?
I moved.
I understand.
Something that women thinks turns us on, but really turns us off.
Or doesn't have the effect they think it does. I know you fuckers on Rumble have something to say about this. All right.
I'm gonna catch some flack from this one.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't care. I'm kind of old school. Women who think they're too independent to be relying on somebody.
Yep.
I can't do it. If I'm in the dating scene, right? And I go on a
Thank
date.
God I'm not.
That's the same. And let's say I'm on this date. This chick's 10 out of 10. Perfect body, attitude's great. But the one thing that kicks it off is she starts going in on a don't hold the fucking doors for me. I'll get my own shit. Yeah, no. As a man, that's what we do. That's chivalry. And I've said it for years. It's on fucking life support. But as long as one man's still out there holding doors and doing all the things that a man's supposed to do, it's not going to die. But it's these fucking women, these toxic ass thunder cunts.
Boss
Thunder
bitches.
cunts. Yeah, boss bitches. There we go. Perfect. Who, because they've been hurt one too many times, and I get it. I get trauma. But you're supposed to heal from your trauma, not fucking hold on to it and turn yourself into a fucking thunder cunt, so to speak. But yeah, that's my number one turn off.
I see these videos on YouTube of these girls like saying the girl looks horrendous and talking about how she needs a man that makes $500,000 a year and all this horse shit. Like you need to be lucky you find a dude with a job. Like I don't understand this entitlement.
Oh, or they're just straight up fucking Karens, like the worst kind of Karen. That instantly that'll turn me gay. I'm just saying, dude. Like if you're like 100% in Karen mode, I will go suck that dude's dick in front of you to prove a point.
Wow.
May I have some mouthwash, please?
You need it.
Diddy.
Let's see, what would mine be? Like,
bringing you a ketchup bottle you couldn't open.
Like, when they talk. That's it.
hold on. Let me do it right. Let me do it like I did before. Amen, brother.
No, I don't know this.
Okay, it doesn't have to be in that same category. Like,
Yeah.
what about something physical? What is something physically that women do to a man that they think turns them on, but it does the opposite for you?
Honestly, fake tits. Like, I understand that sometimes they're done really well. Sometimes they look good.
Mm-hmm.
Most of the time, especially on skinny girls, fake tits look like just softballs sitting on top of a flat deck.
Those things are flotation devices.
I don't like that shit, man. Give me a natural thick chick.
2 C's. Well, fuck it. Even in some cases, put one with the K right there. We're good. We're fucking good. We like the bigger women anyway, to a point.
Absolutely.
To a point. I think for me, if it's something physical, it's the rubbing of the neck. You know what I mean? Like they just come up behind you and start like rubbing your neck and stuff like that. I don't like it. I don't like it. That or they like try to grab your hips like you would grab a woman's and like just like grab it. Oh no. No, I'm sorry.
Don't manhandle me, bitch.
No, please don't. There's a time and place for it, and there's places you can do that too on my body. That's
Only
not
one
one of
woman
them.
I would allow to handle me like that.
Jordan's not here right now.
They just not gonna have it. Simple as that.
You better watch it, man. You better watch it because Mama Cord might one day just like fuck with your brain and like dress up as Jordan Grace. Your brain would explode.
Her biceps aren't that big.
They don't have to be that big. You'd be like, wow.
Yep. All right. So next Reddit prompt. This should be fun, guys. What's a phrase that makes you want to pull your hair out when you hear it?
Yep.
First remark. I have a coworker that's a one-upper. No matter what the situation is, I could have just gotten back from a trip summiting Mount Everest, and he'd look you right in the eye and say, I have a friend, and then go on to say something like he just got back from the moon or something.
I think we all have that one friend.
Dude, I don't have that one friend because I don't do that. I don't deal with that shit. Like,
that might be the closest one you deal with.
Yeah, but even you don't do that.
No, you'd be like, prove it. Hold on. Sent. Oh, you fucking did it.
Well, no, it's a lot different when I'm like, dude, I just got in this horrible car accident, and you're like, oh man, I had this friend who got in a car accident, and they ripped his head off, and then they got to the hospital and they sewed it back on, and he's fine now. Like that's the kind of shit that he's talking about.
Nah, it's one of those, hey, you wouldn't believe how my morning went. I had this fucking 80-year-old man fucking come at me with a goddamn coconut. Just out of nowhere.
Yeah, tell that story.
All right, real quick, before we get back on the Reddit. So this happened yesterday morning. And I mean early yesterday morning, so I'm still half asleep. Only halfway through my havoc. So I'm at this customer's house, and I'm spraying the house. Now, before I spray, I always knock on the door, ring the doorbell, try to get somebody's attention. If I can't get anybody's attention, it's all outside. I do the job and I move on to the next, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, knock on the door, a couple minutes, nothing. Ring their doorbell camera, no response. Cool, nobody's home. Put the slip in the door, go do my work. And the way the house was, it was a bigger house. So I had to go do the back all the way around to the front and like go all the way back around and like finish up the backyard.
Mm.
So I start from the back, work my way around the house. When I get to the other side of the house again, which is the side that has the glass sliding door and stuff like that, out of nowhere, this 80-year-old man, who I swear to God's like 5'3", 5'4", on a good day, runs outside screaming and hollering at me to get off his lawn, you know, the usual shit. And he has a coconut in his hand.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like trying to hit me with a coconut, not throwing it at me, but he's trying to like hit me with the coconut. Which, I mean, if you're going to hit me with a fruit, that's probably the best fruit to fucking hit me with, other than a pineapple. So as this is happening, I guess it was his son, nephew, whatever, caretaker, came out, got him to calm down, took him back inside. And at this point, I'm like, well, that happened, and I just kept on going like nothing fucking happened, right? So he comes immediately back out and, you know, starts apologizing. He's like, I'm so sorry. We didn't hear the doorbell. He's got dementia pretty bad. You know, don't call the police. I'm like, I'm not going to call the police on this guy at all. But I got to ask you something. Do I look fucking Samoan to you? And he just looks at me. And you can see the gears turning in his head. And he's like, you mean like Jimmy Snuka? Well, I'm like, well, I'm not the Roddy Piper in this situation, am I? And we just have a big old laugh about it.
Coconut crack.
And so, you know, we talked for a couple more minutes. Obviously got into wrestling and shit. He's like, well, what you think about this? I'm like, well, blah, 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 blah. If you want to know, you know, here, I do a podcast every week. This is my thoughts. So if you're listening to it, I didn't give your name out, but I had to get the story out. It's too funny not to. So, yeah. I was threatened by a coconut, and apparently I was Jimmy Snuka for like 2 minutes. But I did not murder that woman in the hotel room.
I believe you.
I hope so.
Yep, I believe you.
Yep. So anyway, back to Reddit.
Yep. So,
what was the question? Reread the question again, because I forgot what it was.
Guys, what phrase makes you want to pull your hair out when you hear it? Quote unquote, my truth. I got you, bro. Like, nah, bitch, there's a truth.
Can you prove your truth? Because I got our truth ready to go.
What's up?
And he speaks the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
All right. Quote, I don't know who needs to hear this, but...
Every safety meeting I've ever been in.
Like, look, you pussy. All right.
Call the motherfucker out. We're all adults here.
Say, Sam, you keep fucking this up. All right? Don't be like, I don't know who needs to hear this, but quit shitting in the sink. Like, motherfucker.
You're clogging it. Steve, I know it was you. It was corny as shit, and I know you had those corn fajitas last night.
All right, next. A real man would, or man up. Like,
I hear that. I hear that enough.
If my wife ever says to me, a real man would, like, I'd be down the driveway before she stopped the word would. Like,
and at my front door. Can I sleep on your couch tonight?
Fuck it.
Absolutely, brother. Wait, why? Because a real man would. Good enough.
Motherfucker.
Sleep on the couch.
All right. Next
Matter
one.
of fact, I'm going to kick the wife out the bed. You can sleep in the bed.
All right. Everything happens for a reason. God damn it.
I'm guilty of that one from time to time. I mean.
I'm an alpha male or female.
I'd fuck you up butt quick.
Yeah, I can't with that. Like,
Mm-mm.
first of all, Every room I step in, I'm the alpha. All right, so let's get that straight.
Skibbity.
So, just fucking get him. Oh yeah. Yeah. No. I. You're an alpha man. Okay.
What else?
It gives me the ick.
Who the fuck says that? This ain't the 90s anymore.
No, that's a big thing with 20-year-old chicks right now.
Are you serious?
20 is screw. It gives me the ick.
Are you serious? Women still say that.
Yep.
That gives me the ick.
It does.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, what's yours?
Yep. One word. Yep. That tells me it does.
In what context?
Let's say we're having a conversation. You're not paying me any fucking attention at all. And this is like a financial conversation that we're trying to figure out the shit for the next 3 months as far as what we're doing for the podcast, right? And you're just over there on your phone, whatever. And I go, did you hear anything I just said? Yep. That tells me that I am not worth your fucking time. Yeah, and if I'm not worth your fucking time, why the fuck am I even wasting my breath?
Yeah, absolutely.
Whatever is a big one.
Oh, dude.
Especially with my daughter now. With the eye, and it's the eye rolling up and to the left. Even if her head is going this way, her eye's going that way.
Dude, you need to come off a high tree with the Buddhist palm on that shit.
Dude.
Fucking crazy.
Dude, I can't, dude. Because that the eye rolling, I understand now why my grandfather was so heated when I used to do that shit.
How I didn't get beat constantly for it, I don't know. I
did get beat constantly for it. Of course, I grew up with a man that grew up in the 20s. Yeah. So that's the only way he knew how. It straightened my eyes out. It did straighten my eyes out.
Yeah? You were kind of cockeyed?
Well, I mean, they rolled a lot for a while.
Oh, yeah.
But he straightened them out.
Yeah, good man.
But, dude.
It's that old-time medicine.
Hey, it works.
Mm-hmm.
Corporal punishment works. You can fight me if you want. I don't care.
Mine is tell me about it or welcome to my world. Like, for example,
we were just talking about this the other day.
Yeah, we happen to have been, and it's still the same. I fucking can't I don't like if I'm confiding in somebody, and man, or honey, I've had a real shit day. You know, this happened, blah 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 blah. If you ever say, welcome to my world, I'm decking you. I hope my wife hears this too.
or tell me about it.
Like, bitch, for once, we're not talking about you right now. All right? For one fucking time, we're not talking about you. Can you please not try to take my very rare sharing and make it all about you? Like, this is why I don't fucking say shit. Like, how was your day? Fine. It's always just fucking fine. Like, and mind you, she's never done that. But if it ever happens, I think the kids will understand.
Mind you, I've never done that either. And if I usually say, tell me about it, it's not like, tell me about it. It's, tell me about it.
Yeah.
Tell me what's going on. I'll tell you one that does trigger me. And I've only found this out in the past year. It is what it is.
That's annoying as fuck too, yeah.
There's a nicer way to say that. You ready for it? You ready? This is an exclusive. Everybody ready? I understand. There's a nicer way to say it is what it is. Just say I understand. Or if you don't understand, I don't understand. I don't get it. But don't just say it is what it is. That's like a cuck out for me.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It's like, fuck your feelings. Nobody cares. Move the
And
fuck on. And
I'm guilty of it. I really am. Especially if I'm like in a fucking down mood and my wife's over there and she's trying to talk to me about it and I'm telling her what the problem is. She's like, well, what can we do? I said, it is what it is. Like, I'm telling myself I understand in the most arrogant way possible. Or I don't understand in the most arrogant way possible. But I can't give myself that satisfaction. So I'm fucking demeaning myself even more.
right.
So yeah, those are mine.
Yep. 1, 2. Fuck.
One more before we get out of here.
One more. All
Yeah,
right.
one more.
We don't have time to go through like a bunch of comments, so let's.
No, just give like 1 or 2 comments and we'll give ours and we'll be done. Make it good. Make it something that's not going to be depressive.
What are things men think? What are things women think men care about that they actually don't?
That's interesting.
All right, first comment. I don't know a single man that hates when a woman wears the same outfit twice. Oh, you do that for your shit.
Okay.
The fullness of lips.
Which lips are we talking?
Injected lip. Facial lips.
Aha! Thank you.
Yes. Not, there will be no degrading of the fat monkeys in this region.
Not the moose knuckles. I apologize to all 7 women that listen to our podcast. It is what it is. Oh.
All these are like fake stuff. Like,
Then fuck it. Let's give ours. So read the question one more time to me.
what are things women think men care about that they actually don't?
My wardrobe. I am perfectly fine with a pair of jeans and a black t-shirt and a pair of shoes and getting the fuck out of here. I do not give a fuck about the fancy suits. I really don't even give a fuck about my fucking entrance gear. I really don't. I will just walk out with a fucking t-shirt and tights on. I don't fucking care. Like, all that shit could be burned today and I would not care. As long as I have a black t-shirt. If I had pants on right now, my pair of pants and some fucking shoes, I'm fucking good to go.
All right. Cool.
Also cologne. I don't give a fuck.
You don't wear it?
Cologne. On very rare special occasions.
I only wear it when we go out somewhere.
I only wear it when it's like a very special occasion. Like my wedding. I think is the last time I actually wore cologne.
Just smelling like man musk.
It was Stetson Black. Thank you very much. And I had the Old Spice aftershave going on.
That must have been a great combination.
I enjoyed it. I was also drunk as fuck.
Oh, okay. Well,
I was very drunk when I said I do.
wow. Sure, that makes her feel awesome.
Yeah, you want me to give the story of that one real quick?
Sure.
All right. So, you know me, and you know how anal I am about time. If I say we're going to start something or if we're going to be somewhere at a certain time, I expect shit to start at least 10 to 15 minutes early. Right? Originally, when we first got married, our wedding was supposed to start at 4:00 on the dot, right?
Okay.
Me and my guys were ready. Everyone's out there waiting for her. At 4:15, her makeup artist arrives and starts to put her makeup on. At 4:45, I am now down a full bottle of Jack by myself because I am stressing the fuck out. Like, this is the only time I ever thought I had autism because of how stressed I was about the time. Because I'm already expecting the fucking walk down, the fucking the speeches, the I do's, and me getting the fuck out of this tight ass suit. Right? No. This fucking wedding started at 5:12 p.m. I needed help down the aisle by not only like way you and Rip are, like my acquaint or
Groomsman, yeah.
there we go. I had her brothers help me down the fucking aisle.
Wow.
All while, and you're gonna love this part. While Cult of Personality was playing.
Nice.
And I'm
surprised you weren't like straight edge, bitch.
No, this was before. I had a heavy drinking problem.
No.
But in my mind, I could hear people cheering, and I got up and I went, "It's time to get married," like Punk used to do. And when I swung my fist, I went down.
Oh my god, that's beautiful.
So they had to come help me back up, dust me off. Couldn't find my cowboy hat anywhere. It fucking ran under a table somewhere. So
probably wanted to get away from you.
And part of the ceremony was we're supposed to take off our engagement rings so we can put the wedding rings on. And I get up there, I'm like just gleaming. I'm fucking just smiling at this point, like it's finally started. And I look at my hands like, fuck, like as loud as I could while she's walking out.
Jesus.
So I'm like, I rip it off and I don't even take it over. I throw it over at the table, misses the fucking table. Oh. And then I noticed what she was wearing, and I went into that boo-hoo drunk ass cry.
Oh god.
I'm like, she's so beautiful.
I can't believe she loves me.
Yeah, pretty much. I was fucking wasted. So to me, with the ceremony we're doing next year, it's kind of like the I'm sorry that happened. But we're gonna start on time. Or so help me God.
Hey, look, that was a direct result of your tardiness. All right, it won't fucking happen again if you don't happen again. All right, don't push it.
I could just see Rip over there in the corner with just a bottle of fucking Jack, like, you know you want to.
I'm sure me and Rip will have plenty of drinks for you too.
Oh my god. So yeah, those are mine. What are yours?
Their job. I love that my wife loves what she does.
Uh-huh.
I wouldn't give a fuck if she didn't do it. Like,
I can be in the same boat. I can understand that.
I don't think that. I mean, these women, they're like, I wouldn't get with a fucking lady attorney. No fucking way. I mean, can you imagine having that kind of professional arguer and two of us in the fucking house?
Could you imagine?
Me with my fucking legal and heel mic skills.
I can already see it.
And this woman who thinks like she just won a case or some bullshit. So she's all like, yeah, I'm argumentative, motherfucker. What are you? You're like, all right.
I can already see it. Draven, I need you at my house pronto.
Excuse me 1 minute.
Draven, I need you at the house now. I show up in like a full judge robe and a wig. You're like, you're not helping this fucking situation. But I brought the mask. I'm on your side. Order! Order, I say!
Oh my god. All right. Well,
she even says a word. Contempt.
I sentence thee to anal.
The Eiffel Tower is your punishment.
It's so beautiful.
Ha-cha! Shut out of there!
Aaron W1, you're what? Then I'm you're what?
My guts hurt. My guts hurt.
Welcome to the show. We're about to be done. So,
Yeah, pretty much.
you wanna
Yeah, I'll
do
give
our
it. I'll give it. I'll give it. I'll give it.
complimentaries?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll give it. Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget, each and every Monday night, starting at 8 p.m. Eastern time for everybody getting late to the show, you have the Original Heel Shit podcast with your boys, Dark Cordz, Draven Grimes, where this week is a very special episode as we celebrate 2 motherfucking years of the Forbidden Kingdom. The shit's etched all over my fucking arm. Y'all better fucking love me and never fucking disappoint me, or I'm going to cut my arm off.
I promise to never turn on you.
You better not.
I'll ignore all bookings that says I'm supposed to turn on them.
Okay, let's not get that far. Let's talk about money first.
Yeah.
Oh,
We're gonna
and
be friends afterwards, huh?
yeah, fuck kayfabe. And each and every Thursday night, again, you have Talking Shit with your boys, Dark Cordz, Draven Grimes, where we just go through any and everything that comes to our fucking heads, up to and including coconuts.
Coconuts.
And ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to follow us on all of our social media platforms. Hold on. YouTube, Twitter, X, Trevo, Kick, Reddit, Discord, MySpace, maybe. I'm not sure. There's AOL Instant Messenger. Dark Cordz has recently taken up smoke signals. That's the only thing he can say is fuck you right now, but he's working on it.
Yeah.
He added an exclamation point today. I'm so proud of him.
Yeah, that was big.
So proud of my darky poo.
That was big.
Yep. And let's see. That carried to 2 divided by 7 multiplied by a piece of pie. Oh, the merch.
The merch
is beautiful. As you can see, Darky Poo right there has retro Dark Cordz.
The
attire.
Original Dark Cordz. The throwback, the first Dark Cordz design. Right here.
I might have it up here. I ain't looking for it. I have the newest edition, the Black Sheep for Draven Grimes attire. We also have retro Draven Grimes, of course, retro Dark Cordz, current Dark Cordz, Forbidden Kingdom, Heel Shit Podcast, Talking Shit merchandise. We have the Fuck Logan Paul merchandise in the censored and uncensored for the fucking snowflakes that can't walk around with the word fuck on their shirt.
What's up, Jake?
As well as the Pole Watcher shirt, which you can explain those. I'm running out of breath.
Hey, thanks for the subscription, Jake Huston. You mean to spell it Husdon?
Talk about the Pole shirts.
Oh yes, the Pole. If you go to the merch store, there are 2 versions of the Pole Watcher T-shirt. One of them is political in nature. One of them is not.
You figure out which one is which. Buy both of them. Only one's going to stick around to the election.
Yeah.
Sorry, I got hungry.
And the other one will be here forever because stripping's not a seasonal sport.
Neither is pro wrestling. So I think I got everything out. So
yeah,
take us home.
So thank you everybody for joining us. Thank you to the new folks. Thank you, Jake, for the sub.
Come back Monday.
Yep, Monday at 8 p.m. was the wrestling show. We were just kind of fucking around talking shit tonight. So
I don't know. This Monday night might be just a talking shit show too. We got a special guest. Remember?
Well, we got
we got old Rip Ruiz coming back. The third member of the trio.
All right. Well, for Drake,
Vin Grimes. I was about
to say Draven Cordz for a second there. For Draven Grimes, I'm Dark Cordz. This has been Heel Shit. Why do we call it that? Because bad guys do heel shit. Peace.
Podcast, where the bad boys reign, never following the norm, always causing pain.